Well, it kind of took a little bit longer than I wanted for me to get out in the field here, but my workers have already started. And the reason it took me a while is because, I don't know, somebody came by and said that I didn't have access to this field. So I ran over, talked to the landowner, worked out a deal, and I decided I was going to go ahead and buy the property. The problem is I don't have that much money. It's going to cost a little bit over $200,000 to buy this field right here. So I took out a little bit more of a loan. Yep, unfortunately, I am really in debt now. So I've got to pay off all the debt first and then upgrade the tractor. So that means I've got to get the absolute most out of this field that I can. And these workers are not really, they're not hitting everything today. You know, they were fast. They are definitely fast still, but we're missing some spots. I'll say that right now. We're missing some spots, bud. You know, and something that I'm going to be able to do to help me kind of prepare for this winter a little bit more is go ahead and cultivate these fields that we just got done harvesting, you know, in the last episode. We've got two bigger fields here, not crazy big, but bigger fields here. I'm going to go ahead and get the cultivator in them because the seeder that I have, it's not direct drill, and this is going to be the best way for me to be able to keep my environmental score up is to cultivate. Now I know it's not perfect because I am going to take a little bit of a hit on the environmental score, but it's just I got to do it. I don't have the money for a direct drill right now, so we're going to go ahead and hit it with this. It's better than plowing. It definitely is, and it doesn't say that it needs plowing either, so we're going to be good here. Now the only problem is if I am hitting this with the cultivator, it means I'm going to have some weeds. My other field, the first field that we did, I was able to hit it with a plow, so we're not going to have weeds coming back on that, but I definitely am on this one. And it looks like my workers are having a little bit of a problem, so I want to run back over to the main field. So the workers are all right. They were kind of getting angry at each other, getting mad. They both thought that they needed to have the right of way whenever they got close to each other. So straighten that out. They're good now. And as you can see, we are definitely going fast on these harvesters. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Let him get out of your way. Let him get out of your way. All right, where are you going, worker? I don't know where this worker's going. I do not know where this worker... What are you doing? There's nothing there for you. No. There's nothing there. I don't understand where you're going, dude. We got the first load of flax going into the hopper and then into the silo here. I have no idea how much I'm going to get, but it's going to be less than I thought I was at the beginning of today. And the reason is because I decided to go ahead and sell that other smaller field. I made about $91,000 on it, and I went ahead and paid off $100,000 on the debt. Still got a massive debt, and I think I've got a mad worker. Yeah, I do. Apparently not just one. Apparently they were cousins. So both workers are now done, and I still have all of this field that I need to run the harvester over, and then I need to run the baler over. So this is going to be a very long day. I don't know, maybe I can call somebody else in to help out, but it's not looking too good right now. So I think what I'm going to do while I'm harvesting all this and then coming back and baling it, I'm going to do this technique where I like to skip rows. So I'll do the first row, skip one, I'll hit another one, and then I'll skip the next one again, and then I'll come back and hit the fifth row. So I go 1, 3, 5, and then after I get done with 5, I go back and I pick up number 2, and then I come back and get number 4, and then I start back over again with a new number 1. And this kind of helps me be able to stay in the same area. So if I miss a little bit, you know, I can come back and grab it real quick, or it just kind of, I don't know. I like doing it this way. It's a unique little pattern that I've set up, I guess, just to kind of, you know, for myself, just so I can see how much I'm getting done. I don't like to get all the way to one end and then come all the way back. I really like to do this, and I don't know why. I don't think there's a benefit to it at all. But this is the way I'm gonna have to do this. I started over there. I've made it to right here so far, and I've still got all of that. All right, so I got this last little bit right here. I was able to get the entire field harvested, and now I just got to come back with the baler and clean all of this up, because I think flax straw is actually pretty popular or profitable. I'm not 100% on it, but I definitely want to go ahead and get as much of this off the ground that I can, and get it stored up. I don't even know when this is gonna be, you know, like what month of the year is the best time to be able to sell flax or flax straw, but I definitely want to go ahead and put this in the silo and then get the straw baled up, and then yeah, I mean, man, I got so much work I gotta do. All right, so 60,000 liters of wheat, 47,000 liters of flax. I've got 62,500 liters of oats. I've got 5,000 liters of lentils, and canola almost 20,000. So hopefully a really good payday here soon. But I gotta get back in this baler and get this flax baled up. We're gonna store it right here, right next to these other ones. That's where it's gonna go. I know this isn't as productive or as important as getting the bales made and the bales collected, but I've only got one tractor right now, and that I could hook to that piece of equipment, right? I need this tractor to be able to collect the bales. They're heavy, and I've already got the other tractor hooked up to the baler. So I've got to finish this cultivating, at least on this field, and then I will go over and use this tractor to collect to the collecting wagon, and then we'll be good. I mean, I've already got 45 bales made over there right now, so I'm getting through it. But man, is it tough to do solo. I need to find me some more workers, and I gotta start treating them better. I guess that's the thing, right? I was saying mean things about them, and I gotta hold my tongue a little bit and be a little bit nicer. Well, that didn't take too long. Now I gotta grab a little bit of food and get over and start working on those bales. These things sure do look different, but I think they're gonna bring about the same amount of money. We've got quite a few out here. Like I said, I think I did about 48. We've already got what, 12 of them loaded up. So yeah, this is gonna take all day. Not quite sure what happened, but these they're a lot smaller than these. Maybe that's why I'm getting so many of them. Man, I gotta relearn all this equipment. And there is number 24 for this load. Sneak by the swather here and get all crazy. All right, go ahead and fold this up, and then we are going to go ahead and put these right next to this other pile right here. Now I'm thinking I might end up getting, you know, like 4 loads or something out of this. I mean, it's insane, absolutely insane that we could have that many bales, and this is not gonna end well. All right, one more try. Let's see if I can get this in here straight. Articulated tractor trying to back up this into a very precise alignment. That it's a recipe for disaster, an absolute recipe for disaster. Let's go and just call that right there. We're gonna unload these, and once again, these are still smaller than the other ones. I don't know what happened, but I think we're gonna get it sorted. I'm probably just gonna stick to the same size here, you know what I mean, just to be 100% honest. Yeah, and just off a little bit, just a little bit. But it's time to get back over here and start doing some more baling. 70. That's how many I got done here. 70 bales off of this field. Now to just collect them all, get them stacked, and then I got to get back over in the cultivator. As awesome as this setup looks, I do not recommend it because that That right there keeps happening. I keep bumping them and they're running away from me and I gotta go chase them. Oh man, these workers, and I gotta get them back. I gotta be nice and I got to get them back because I'm not about doing all this work by myself. There's a reason I'm a farm manager and not a farm hand. I'm not quite sure how, but I think I lost a bale. You know, I guess there is one good thing about this cultivator right here, and that's that I'm getting the mulching status done at the exact same time. I'm gonna get 2.5% for mulching. You can see that's happening right there at the first part of this piece of equipment. Now this is also by BC Bueller, fantastic piece of equipment. And then we get to cultivate. So it's doing two things at once. I love it. Saving time, saving fuel. And it's I can't really do anything else. I mean, I can put a little bit of lime down here on the field, but I think I'm gonna let the hostilities of the workers kind of cool off a little bit. Maybe go get them some pizza, maybe see if I can find some ice cream, and we're gonna come back next month and see if they're in a little bit better mood.